Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great night. I'm having a great night. I'm actually hiding in my bedroom. My children are watching The Greatest Showman. If you've seen that movie and you love that movie, like, raise your hand because I will tell you this, like, so good. We love it. And so we've been watching it. So anyways, if you have not seen The Greatest Showman, you should watch it. But that's what my children are watching right now. So anyways, I wanted to pop on here real quick because we're ending the month. Like, we're ending April. And so I think that's awesome. A lot of you have been plugging into the April accountability, and I hope that's going well. And so one more day, and we've got May coming up. So I've got a couple things for you to think about. We've got the accountability group, and what that is for those of you who are new, who you're plugging into the Keto Mom page, you're like, hey, what is this? Or how a lot of people just go, I just need to start. And so I just want to say every single month, we just do something on here, and it's just an accountability for those 30 days of the month, 28, 30, 31 days, whatever it is. And you just pick one or two things you're going to focus on, and then you go, hey, and every single day you check in. So I've had a lot of pictures over this last week because I've been traveling a lot, but usually I do a Facebook Live and just try to encourage you and say, hey, check in. How can we help? And a lot of people are like, I need better water intake. And I'm going to encourage you to get specific with this. So as you're thinking through what you want to accomplish in May, think about it spring, summer's around the corner. What this does is it helps you to get really laser focused in one area. So whether it's, I'm going to be specific, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week, or I'm not going to have any cheat meals or anything maybe on Friday, or maybe you get a glass of wine Saturday night with your friends, or maybe I'm going to drink a gallon of water a day, like whatever it is, whatever your one laser focus thing you're going to do for May, what you're going to do is you're going to post and you're going to check in every single day that I do a picture or a video, but it just helps honestly hold you accountable because so often a lot of people just don't have somebody to help them. So we're here to help you. So that's it. So we're ending the month strong. I'm so proud of all of you that have stuck with this and really just feel great. And also I want to talk about the reboot. So I think a lot of you have, if you're new, you haven't heard of this, but if you are not new, you may have seen that I did a 60-hour reboot. I've actually done it February, March, and April. I can't believe I've done this. And so what this entails, and my children would say, if you heard me in the very beginning when I first did it in February, I'm going to talk about it in a minute, but my girls were like, okay, Mom, what? Like, you're not going to eat for 60 hours. You get hangry, and I don't think that's a very good idea. And they were very adamant at me not doing it. But I will tell you this. They were supportive. I told them why I was doing it. I said we're doing it with a lot of friends who need a reboot. Why do you need a reboot? A lot of people love to do something called intermittent fasting. A lot of people like to there's lots of different things out there that people do, but I will tell you what is phenomenal about this specific reboot is you have an entire kit that truly gives you the electrolytes. It gives you all of the nutrients that you need to get you through the reboot without starving, and it's actually going to tap into your stored fat. So why would you do this? You would do a reboot to get past a plateau. Honestly, my biggest 2 takeaways from doing the reboot over the last 3 months was 1, it helped me understand the power of actually when I was hungry. All too often, and I'll speak to a lot of the moms, but dads too, or anybody sitting in an office, like the power of having food around you, whether you're eating the extra food off your kid's plate and you're not hungry, whether you're at the office and everybody's eating because they had a potluck and you're like, I might as well join them, but you're not hungry. So it helps you understand and distinguish like, oh, like, not that you can't eat, I'm choosing not to eat, right? Because I'm rebooting. Like, it's no different than when you're resetting your phone. Like, my phone gets slow or I can't get something uploaded, it's driving me nuts. What do? I reboot it. I shut it down and start it over. Same thing with your body. So, helps people get past the plateau. It helped a lot of people go, I'm not hungry and I almost grabbed for that food. So, it gets you thinking of what true hunger feels like. And then, portion sizes. After the reboot, one of my biggest things I took away in April was, wow, how much food we honestly overeat. Like our plate sizes are ridiculous amounts of like all of the food that we eat. I wasn't even that hungry. So like I wasn't eating as much. And so honestly, it helped you just tune into your body to be able to feel hunger, to listen to your body. And so I loved it. I want to show you what it entails. And here's the deal. It's going to be available May 1st. The reason I wanted to prep you for it is I want you to know that on May 1st, I don't know if it's May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, it's a small, short window. and it'll only be available until it's sold out. And why do they do that? They do that because we sync up with thousands of people, and we do this together in a private Facebook group where you get to learn from the experts in the ketone space about this ReBOOT. And they walk you through how you should be feeling, or, oh, you got a headache, I'm going to give you this. Or there's so many suggestions. It's so fun because when you're doing something by yourself, and that's why we incorporated the whole accountability on this page, and we've done it for probably 8 months, is because when you're doing something by yourself, it is so easy to give up, to get frustrated, and to just quit, right? But when you've got accountability, especially in this ReBOOT, you've got people there, so when you're like, I don't know, I'm really hungry, you're going to have 20 people that go, you can do it. Like, this is amazing for you. It's going to reboot your system. And so many people come out so empowered, feeling better, going, I actually accomplished it. I had no idea I couldn't eat that long. I'm going to show you really quick what's in it because you're like, what is this kit, right? If you want information about the ReBOOT, post ReBOOT down below, ReBOOT, ReBOOT, and I'll send it to you. It is not available till May 1st, and it's only going to be available till sold out. You're going to be linked up with not just the Keto Mom community, but it's going to be in a private Facebook group. And so it's amazing. But what you do is you're equipped with a keto tea, a keto calm tea. This one's my favorite. It's apple, and we've got a chocolate one as well. And you take this in the evenings. It's got ketones in it. Phenomenal for sleep. Like, phenomenal. If you've done the ReBOOT, why don't you post below, like, what were your favorite benefits? Why did you like it? What excites you? And then, again, if you want more information just to do this next ReBOOT, put it in your calendar, May 1st. Have it go ding, 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 ReBOOT. Go to ketomom.com and you'll be able to grab it. But this is where it starts. So you start on a Sunday evening with the tea. And then you wake up in the morning and you hit, I don't have the caffeine one here. It comes in charged and uncharged, but you're going to grab a Keto Max. This is what I drink every day. So if you follow me on a regular basis, this is my mom fuel. But you start with a Keto Max, and then you're actually going to take 2 of these little pills. And we have this all mapped out for you, super simple. And this is called AC11. And so this is phenomenal. It's called our signaling OS. And this is all I can tell you about this because I'm not the expert. The experts in that group, when you decide to join us, will tell you all about it, but it helps with longevity. It helps with DNA repair. It goes down to the cellular level. And you take a couple of these in between over the next 60 hours. You've got the tea, you've got the Keto Max, and then around lunchtime and supper time, you've got 2 different types of keto broths. If you are familiar with bone broth, that's very similar. So you've got this one, it's called a thyme. It tastes like a Thanksgiving in a cup, or we've got a salted caramel, which is my favorite. And this is your lunch. And so when you get to that point where you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm a little hungry, you've got something to drink. Like, I'm in between all of these, I'm drinking water. So you're literally you're just drinking something all day long, really. You've got your tea, you've got your Keto Max, you've got your broth, you keep going. You don't feel like you're starving, but it's not like it's easy. Like, this isn't meant to be easy. This is meant to be something that may be a challenge, but doing it with everybody and rebooting your system, the mental clarity, the focus, again, getting past that plateau, like, I have never felt better, and I've heard so many of you say the same thing. It was refreshing, it was recharging, and so it is a phenomenal system put together it's a 24-hour ecosystem. Prove It did a phenomenal job. So if you want to join us, again, let me know. I'll send you some information tonight. A ReBOOT system. And here's the deal. I tell people, if you want to be on this journey, you probably have a couple friends that want to join you, because you're here because you want better. But think of how many people are too afraid to go ask for help. Or a lot of people actually want invited into a conversation. So go ask one of your friends, ask your mom, or ask your siblings, or ask your aunt or cousins, or say, hey, why don't you do this with me? Because first of all, it's going to help you accountability-wise even more. If you've got a spouse, ask your spouse to do it with you. My husband and I did this together, and I can promise you, if he was cooking dinner and I was sitting there drinking my bone broth, it would have been a lot harder for me to focus on this. But every time we've done it together, and we've been able to stay strong. Ask your spouse to do it with you. Ask a friend to do it with you. You're going to be in the private Facebook group with us. It is phenomenal. So where do you get it? Again, it's not till May 1st. I'm just going to prep you. I'll probably talk a little bit more tomorrow about this. It'll be on ketomom.com, and you're going to love it. And I'll send you some more information tonight when my children are in bed. So let me know if you have any questions. You can private message me. I love this. It's changing people's lives, and I think that's it. So if you've got any questions, post below. I'll get back to those tomorrow or tonight. And if you've done it, share what you loved about it. And I think that's it. I just want to come on here and just say it's almost that time. And I just want to preface it. I think that's the word. when you purchase it on May 1st, there's only a small amount that they do. So you can't just buy this whenever you want to. We do it together as a community. And if for some reason you can't do it when everybody does it, that's okay. I can walk you through it. I believe May 13th. So everybody will purchase it, whoever wants to do it. And then May 13th is when the entire community that wants to do it, we do it together. We start Sunday night and then we go to Wednesday. And so it's amazing to sync up with the community. It's the strength, it's the education, it's the encouragement. I would love for you to join me. Add a friend, take a friend below, share the video, do the reboot. I love it. And I'm really excited to help a lot of you. So I hope you have a great night. Post reboot below, and that's it. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.